the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
The time for talk is finally finished. Because it's time to saddle up Mount Gambier, because here we go.
Fari back upstairs. Oh, McFadden on the back wheels.
Slingshots out at two-wheel to wheelies on the outside of J-Mac.
Here comes TVG. Slide job on pit. Inside, also Michael Code in the 51. Inside he goes on Stansfield. So it's all rocking and rolling through turn 4. Nicola leads where Alex...
What does they come on turn number 2? Jenny line now. Sneaks on the low side and nearly into turn 3.
Stephen Lyons is the king. He wins the challenge.
Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the Thursday night, the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series travels to the Limaland Motorsports Park. Good evening, race fans. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this Thursday evening. We get set for qualifying on the program right now, so we'll take a look at the drivers on the left-hand side of your screen. 10 cars in attendance for round number 10. Once again, we'll take a look at the drivers on the racetrack. Down the bottom left is the driver that we are currently watching, and it is the Takeoff Land of Cloud 3D Racing Ultimate Dirt TV number B14 of Brian Wax, the 12865. There is caliber 77 of Warren Samoy. Not sure why that car isn't showing up. We'll try and get Warren's car figured out there. A couple of drivers still sitting on pit road at the moment. He had to have a wrecker service. iRacing iFlag, number 4D car of Frank Gonzalez. Lap number 1 for Frank Gonzalez, third quick with a 12.821. A 12.821 for Frank Gonzalez on lap number 1, a little quicker. In fact, yeah, a little bit quicker there with a 12.765 on lap number 2. The 3D Racing Kenskin Cedar Creek Beef Jerky number 08 machine, Calvin Herring. Calvin Herring in the pink and purple. Pink and purple. It's the black and pink. Number 08, 6 quick. They all tried to knock off Clifford Driscoll with a 12.641. Calvin Herring with a 12.751, his best lap time. And there Here's the Ken Skins 3D Racing number 63 car, Justin Sick, and the High Side Graphics car number 113 car. 9th quick for Justin Sick. So just a couple of more drivers to get in the lap here at the Limaland Motorsports Park for round number 10 of the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. There's Zach McSwain. Scott Dobbs, car number 29. Another one of these 3D racing drivers in that Ken Skins Cedar Creek Beef Jerky. 3rd quick with a 12.681. AJ Cruz getting his first lap in qualifying. Again in the Hanover Wrecker Service number 343 car. 12.657. So this field separated by a little over a 0.159 to be exact. As we look at the 11 drivers who have taken a lap time so far. And we have got a tight field on our hands here tonight. Of course, you see the final 3 participants. Admin. Well, yes, you guessed it right, folks. They are race control tonight. JD Sass in the Hanover Wrecker Service iRacing iFlags. AJ Cruz just continuing to get an extra lap or 2 in. Yeah, but that will wrap up the qualifying session here from the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. Round number 10 of 12. So after this one, we head into the penultimate week next week. And then the following week, it is the finale. Of course, Zach McSwain, so far out of the 10 weeks so far, he has picked up 7 of 9 feature wins. The only 2 other drivers are drivers that are not here tonight. Eric Keller, who picked up the win in week number 1 at the Volusia Speedway Park, and then week 3 went to Russell Snellings, who again is not here. That's why we've just got just under a minute. I want to thank our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt. We want to give a shout out as well to the guys at Extreme Motorsports 99.com. Allowing Ultimate Dirt to cover the action over the past 9 weeks and continue on for tonight and the following 2 weeks as well. So to cover 12 weeks of action, make sure you check them out on their website, extrememotorsports99.com. No E in extreme at the start, just start with the next. Top left hand side of your screen is the website. Or if you're watching on our Facebook, YouTube and Twitch feeds, it will be in the title description. Make sure you head over to their Facebook page as well. Give them a like and a follow. And just yesterday we had surpassed 5,000 followers on Facebook, so we thank you guys for the continued love and support here each and every broadcast that we do. It's always a pleasure to call the action. Of course, don't forget to head over to our website, www.ultimatedirttv.com. You can click on our scheduled tab, keep up to date with what we've got going on throughout the week, Sunday through to Thursday. Plenty of sim racing action to keep you covered. We'll have 2 heat races. So we'll split this 13, in fact, split this 11 car field into a 6 and a 5. And of course, just before we get into our starting grid, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion and 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Let's go trackside right now to take a look here at heat race number 1 in your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Alright, starting on pole, heat race number 1, he's been the man to beat so far. Not only throughout the heats, but of course throughout the entire season. As I said, picked up 7 feature wins out of your 9 starts as we start round number 10 tonight. Starting on pole in car number 25, it's Zach McSwain. On the outside of your front row in car number 343, AJ Cruz will start position number 2. Lining up on that second row inside out of position number 3 will be car number 18 of J Place. On his outside out of position number 4 in the 4D, it's going to be Frank Gonzalez. And your third and final row inside out of position number 5 in the 022, it's JD Sassy, and on his outside in car number 113, Justin Sick will start position number 6. So we're just awaiting the arrival of Justin Sick to make his way onto the racetrack. And I'm not sure why Jay Place's car is not showing up, and this is quite annoying because this is the third time that I've had to open up trading paints, but it looks like Justin Sick is not going to make the call, so this will put us into just the 5 cars for the opening heat race of the night. Of course, this will light up the inside row for tonight's 50-lap main event. No yellows in the heat races, yellows, however, in the feature events. As the field make their way down the back straight away. This time, right now, behind the iRacing.com pace truck. They are set to go green off turn number 4, Zach McSwain. As the green flag flies, we are underway. Heat number 1. And we are green. McSwain got a good start. Jay Place. Now, for some reason, again, it's showing Jay Place in the all-white machine, but he is driving the number 18 machine. He rides through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. He's got AJ Cruz locked in behind him for that 3rd position. Then you go back to Frank Gonzalez and JD Sassy, rounding out your top 5 off. Frank Gonzalez gets into the back of AJ Cruz, so that forces Frank Gonzalez to get out of the throttle. Meanwhile, Jay Place, he's starting to catch up to your race leader. He looks to make a move to the inside on your race leader. And the FTP, Capron Screen Printing, Dirty Grass, Souls, iRacing, iFlag, TAC 3 Defense, Superman Graphics, number 25 of Zach McSwain. He picked up 2 feature wins last night on our broadcast last night, so looking to continue a good run of form. Meanwhile, battle on for 3rd and 4th as Frank Gonzalez. He put the slider on AJ Cruz. Cruz will work back to the inside, down into 3 and 4. 5 in the books, 7 to run this time by. As they make their way down your back straight away, and a good battle going on between Cruz and Gonzalez. They stay side by side. Gonzalez got the momentum on the outside of the racetrack. Down into 1 and 2, we run again. These drivers continuing to put on a bit of a show here in heat race number 1, but Frank Gonzalez will move into 3rd and sets his sights on Jay Place. Again, the trading paint issue, I'm not sure why it's still doing, but we apologise to Jay Place and all of his sponsors as well, as we are unable to get that car showing for tonight. However, Zach McSwain down into turn number 3 and 4 will complete lap number 9 of 12. 3 laps left to run. Doug, that is a very, very safe bet. Place still 2nd, Gonzalez 3rd, Cruz in 4th, JD Sassy in position 5. And again, this will line up the inside row for tonight's 50-lap main event. We'll chat to probably one driver throughout the warm-up session. So the white flag going to fly this time by for Zach McSwain. Into turn number 3, into 1 and 2, I should say. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn 3 and 4. That FTP, number 25, gets the job done. He will start on pole for tonight's main event. Jay Place will come home in 2nd position. 3rd going to go to Frank Gonzalez. AJ Cruz home in position number 4 and 4.2 seconds behind. JD Sassy will round out the top 5 for heat race number 1. So we are going to move into our 2nd and final heat race on the program for tonight for the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series, round number 10, live from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Let's go trackside. Let's see where your driver lines up here in heat race number 2 with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. So again, we put another 5 cars on the racetrack for heat number 2, and this will line up the outside line in tonight's 50-lap main event. Starting on pole in caliber 63, it's Clifford Driscoll. On the outside of your front row, in the 3D Racing caliber 29, that is Scott Dobbs starting position 2. Starting position 3, another one of these 3D Racing drivers, caliber 08 of Calvin Herring will start position 3. Brian Wax in caliber 14 will start position 4 with Warren Samoy, caliber 77, lining up at a position at number 5. So we got have we got 4 3D Racing cars here? Yep, 4 out of the 5 are the 3D Racing drivers. It's probably a wise bet to pick on that one, Doug. So drivers line up behind the iRacing.com pace track. We are set for green flag action. This time by off of turn 4. It's 3D Racing versus Brian Wax in this heat race. Heat number 2, 12 laps on the board, and we are green down into 1 and 2. It will be Clifford Driscoll to lead the field down into 3 and 4 for the first time. However, Herring and Scott Dobbs, they run side by side for positions number 2 and 3. And Samoy up on the inside on Brian Wax down the back straightaway. So side by side for second and third, side by side for third and fourth. For fourth and fifth, I should say, excuse me. Driscoll continues to lead after just 2 laps, 10 to run. Calvin Herring moves into second. Scott Dobbs doesn't want to give that middle groove up. He goes 3/4 of the way up the racetrack. He's got to run back on Calvin Herring on the front straightaway into 1 and 2. And they're continuing to go side by side here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Round number 10 of your Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. 2 weeks after this one. And just think we're 150 laps away. Well, in fact, we're less than 200 laps away after this heat race from crowning, well, the likely Zach McSwain, your champion. 7 out of the 9 feature wins. Calvin Herring, meanwhile, has moved into second position. Scott Dobbs, contact with the backstretch wall. Warren Samoy feeling the pressure again from Brian Wax for that 4th and 5th spot on the racetrack. Dobbs back down low through turn number 1 and 2. 7 down, 5 to run, this time by just a handful of laps. Clifford Driscoll, he is out by some 6-7 car lengths here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. It's a lot bigger right now. It goes down to nearly a full straightaway. So it is Clifford Driscoll stamping his authority on this heat race. Calvin Herring in second, looking to start at a position 4 in tonight's 50-lap main event. 3 to run. Scott Dobbs holds on to position 3. Brian Wax, meanwhile, has moved into position number 4 again, putting Warren Samoy back to position 5. As we come to the 2 to green signal, popsicle sticks are in the air for your race leader, caliber 63 of Clifford Driscoll. Route number 3 and 4 here on the penultimate time of heat race number 2. The final lap of heat racing action here from round number 10. And down your back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. Clifford Driscoll dominating heat number 2. He gets the win. Calvin Herring home in second. Third is going to be Scott Dobbs. Brian Wax home in position number 4. And Warren Samoy will round out your top 5 here in heat race number 2. And again, that is the 2 heat races completed. So we have our heat lineups set inside and outside a row. And of course, just a big thank you to our sponsors once again here at Ultimate Dirt TV. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You can find them on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. And let's chat to someone that we haven't spoke to this season. He drives the number 343 machine, and that is going to be AJ Cruz. So we'll bring in AJ right now and have a chat with him and see how he's feeling ahead of this one. AJ, welcome into the Ultimate Dirt TV booth. Oh, you're out on there on the racetrack at the moment. Heat race was not too bad, but you're going to start mid-pack in this one. How are you feeling after that heat race?
Well, I've got my work cut out for me, that's for sure. I wasn't planning on it going quite like that. I wanted to stay in second, if not win it, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes I was kind of playing around with the top groove, and it hadn't come in quite yet. But it should be a good race. Good bunch of guys that run here.
All right, what's the plan what's the plan of attack for the feature event? This track at the moment isn't all that widened out just yet, but you guys are being able to run the middle. We're seeing drivers run the top side in the practice. You expect this track to slicken out to where there could be 2 grooves of racing?
Oh yeah, definitely. It'd probably start off 2 grooves. My plan right now is just kind of take it a little bit easy at the beginning, let the race unfold, and hopefully I'm in a good position about halfway to make a good run with it.
Alright, well, we'll wish you the best of luck in tonight's feature event. And of course, if we don't get to chat to you later on, we'll give you the opportunity right now. Sponsor shout outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you on the 343 machine?
I've got quite a few of them. I've got Hanover Wrecker, Jerky Dudes. Jerky Dudes is awesome, man. If anybody's out here listening and like beef jerky, they are the place to get it, man. Go on their website, jerkydudes.com. Borden and Wayne Restoration, Hatfield McCoy Moonshine. Got Russell Brown Race Cars, T.N.A. Hepner, iRacing, iFlag. My team, my Duck Racing, man, they're awesome people. I couldn't imagine having a better teammate than them. And you know, all the broadcasting people, they do an outstanding job for iRacing in general. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to y'all along with this league.
Alright, good luck for the main event, AJ, and let's hopefully you can bring home a good result for you in the 343 machine.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Alright, there we go. AJ Cruz there, home. Well, not home in second place. He's not home in any place at the moment, but he's second quick in this practice session. And of course, we'll try and quickly bring in one more person. Big Z, thank you very much for that, host. We've only got 50 laps left. Zach McSwain, we'll leave him. We'll bring in the driver of the number 29 machine. And he's going to be piloting that yellow machine from, I believe, the 3rd row tonight. Scott Dobbs, welcome into the Ultimate Dirt TV booth. I think you're starting somewhere in that 3rd or 4th row for tonight's 50-lap main event. How's the car feeling so far tonight?
Car feels good. I just don't trust the driver.
Luck plays a big part in these races. Something that hasn't been on your side throughout this entire series. What's going to change to get a good result for you on the 29 team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's the understatement of the year, and for this season and last season. This is by far my favorite track. I like my chances, even though I kind of squandered it away in the heat. But Calvin ran a good race then. We're all in the same setup, so it's all about driver and your familiarity with this track. It's going to be a lot of close racing, but I think I'll be up front.
Alright, well, we've only got less than 20 seconds in this practice session, or the warm-up session, I should say, before we get into the main event, so we'll let you get back to it.
You're a two-wheeled
monster! Set for the main event, and we'll let you get out of here, but before we do, of course, the sponsor shout-out to who makes it happen for you.
Sure, Brett. Cedar Creek Beef Jerky, One Shop Scrap, Westside Signs and Graphics, JP Inspections, Ken Skins, and I want to put you in there as well. I enjoy your broadcast very much. We always enjoy your work. And then Extreme 99 for putting the show on. It's top-notch crew here.
All right, good luck, Scott, and hopefully we get to chat to you later on after this 50-lapper, bud.
Thanks, Brett.
All right, Scott Dobbs there. In fact, I can't. You'll have to put the password in. Scott, I can't drag you down there, buddy. So we'll have to put him down there. So I apologise about that one. But that is the warm-up session completed. We will take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. KDG and 65Man, thank you very much for that follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. It is now time for your 50-lap A-main. As we get set here to find out which driver will take out a round number 10 of the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. Let's take a look at that Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. $11 cars to contest this 50-lap main event. Starting on pole in car number 25, it's Zach McSwain. On the outside of your front row, car number 63 of Clifford Driscoll. J Place, car number 18 will start position 3 out of position 4 with the 08 of Calvin Herring. Out of position 5, car number 4D, Frank Gonzalez lines up alongside the 29 of Scott Dobbs. AJ Cruz, car number 343, will start position 7. Brian Wax, the 14, will start position number 8. JD Sassy will start position 9. Warren Samoy out of position 10 with Justin Sick, rounding out this 11-car field. The drivers line up behind the iRacing.com pace truck. They are on the 1 to green signal, this time by pace truck to the infield. That FTP number 25 car will lead us to the drop of the green flag, and we are underway. Jay Place in that all-white car, and again we apologise to Jay and the sponsors of that 18 machine, but there's only so much we can do about it as we will complete lap number 1. Frank Gonzalez around. We may just go yellow, and we do, and Scott Dobbs involved in that one again. Let's take a look now at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. And take a look here on turns 3 and 4 between Calvin Herring and Frank Gonzalez, I believe it was, into turns 3 and 4. Just slid up just a little bit in front of the 08 machine, and that was all she wrote again. So again, it was Gonzalez just sliding up into, and we don't have our super late model cams here, but you see the 4D car just slide up in front of the 08 of Calvin Herring, and well, not the way that these drivers would have wanted the opening lap to go. But it was Frank Gonzalez, the car around, and we also spoke to Scott Dobbs as well in that 29 machine, who was sort of an innocent bystander in that one. Well, as we are wasting no time, we are going back to, we're now back under the green flag conditions here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Zach McSwain continues to lead this field, 6 laps in, 44 to run. Jay Place working down low through turn number 1 and 2. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And this time Warren Samoy in car number 77 upside down. And let's take a look there at your Wicked Cushion instant replay once again. So a couple of early caution flags here this evening for round number 10. Is just contact there with the 22 of JD Sass, and then, well, unfortunately for Warren Samoy, he's going to be upside down. He will take no further part in this race, and well, we can tell you as well that Scott Dobbs will also take no further part in tonight's 10th round of the season for the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. 65, I hit the refresh button, and that'll probably fix that one. So, a couple of cars out early on in this one. Just the 9 cars left. There's the lights still flashing atop of the iRacing.com pace truck. So we'll have 12 in the books with 38 to run, as Zach McSwain has had a clean set of heels so far. We go to single file restarts right now. So a couple of early cautions will result in that single file restart rather than the double file. Let these drivers get some laps in here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. We go back to green. Zach McSwain, Jay Place, and Clifford Driscoll, your top 3. AJ Cruz back there in 4th. And Brian Wax, who rounds out your top 5. It's going to be Jay Place to continue to work the bottom side. In fact, he'll go through the middle of turn number 1 and 2. Driscoll a little bit higher up on the racetrack, trying to gather some momentum in the number 63 car. Driscoll who for the first half of the season was leading this points without a win. He had multiple podiums, multiple top threes throughout the first opening, I think 5 rounds it was. And then, of course, at the halfway stage at Knoxville, I believe it was, where they had the double points round, he was unable to contest that show. Therefore, he lost a whole lot of points, but continues to show up now on a weekly basis to try and put that 63 towards the top of the point standings. After this one, 15 down, 35 to run. McSwain out by a couple of car lengths. Then you go back to Jay Place, Clifford Driscoll. Starting to be pressured here by the 343 of AJ Cruz. Brian Wax holds on to position 5. Justin Sick looking for that hard charger in the 113k. He started position 11. He's up to 6. He looks for the top 5, I must say. And the 113 high side graphics car just tucks him behind the B14. As these drivers are really spread out across this racetrack, they are all trying to run 3/4 way up the racetrack. Just underneath the cushion. Look at AJ Cruz. He's trying to make that cushion work through turn number 1 and 2. We'll stay on the drivers in second and third at the moment as well. We go back now to Justin Sick. Moving to the inside on Brian Wax into turn number 1 and 2. He made the move in 3 and 4. Can he complete the pass? No. Brian Wax will hold on to a top 5 momentarily. 20 down, 30 to run. In the main event of the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series, Jay Place went down low in turns 1 and 2. Now Driscoll's going to go down low into turns 3 and 4. Top 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4. Favourite for Clifford Driscoll. Time-wise, Jay Place quickest car by a 1/10 of a second over your race leader. And you get the feel if he's able to continue these times, the gap is certainly going to be taken away from your race leader, and we might just see someone run down the number 25 machine once he's been out in front. And once McSwain's out in front, rarely have we seen anybody catch him. So the 25 will start lap number 25, Zach McSwain. In that FTP, Capron screen printing, Dirty Grass, Soul, iRacing, iFlag, Tac 3 defense, halfway home this time by for the 25 McSwain, 25 down, 25 to go. It's a bunch of 25s. Right now for your race leader, Jay Place in second. Driscoll falling off from your 2 guys out in front in 3rd position. AJ Cruz in 4th. Justin Sick now moves into a top 5. Then you go back to Frank Gonzalez. He's moved into position 6. Brian Wax just falling off a couple of positions right now. Then you got JD Sassy, Calvin Herring, and Scott Dobbs back out onto the track as well, along with Warren Samoy. So both the cars at the back, Scott Dobbs and Warren Samoy, 5 laps down, but they are back out on the racetrack to get some laps in here at Limaland. And here comes Jay Place up on the inside. He dove down low into turn 1 and 2. Back to the top shelf in turns 3, and the yellow flag will come out here, and it is going to be the number 14 car of Brian Wax. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and see why the B14 of Brian Wax, just went by himself, just caught the wall. Gee, Scott Dobbs was very lucky there, as was Warren Samoy, but again, you just see here on the front straightaway, and we'll get the wider angle here. So he's coming towards the out of turn 4 just there. There he is, just there, and well, he stops nearly in front of our cameras here on the front straightaway, and this will bring out the 3rd caution flag of the evening. We come back to live pictures. The lights are out on the pace track. 18 to run. Can the 18 of Jay Place, can he make something happen here? The green flag flies once again. McSwain down low. Place up top. So this resets the field into 2x2 formation. Driscoll and Cruz, they go side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Driscoll on the bottom side. Here comes AJ Cruz on the top side. Justin Sick on the top as well. Dobbs trying to make something happen on the bottom side. But we keep an eye on the battle on for second, third and fourth right now. Make that third and fourth as Jay Place gets clear of Clifford Driscoll and AJ Cruz. So now he's got his eyes set on the back of the 25 machine. Driscoll continues to work low. Cruz on the top side. He takes back position, or he takes third spot for the first time this evening. AJ Cruz had to start from the 7th starting position, I think it was. And here comes Place with 14 to run. He is close. How close can the 18 get to the 25? Meanwhile, Cruz and Driscoll, they continue to race side by side. The bottom side just going away just a little bit right now. McSwain makes a mistake on the top side in 1 and 2. That allows Jay Place to catch back up to the back of the 25 machine. What will happen here in the final 12 laps of this main event? We are now a heat race distance away from finding out which one of these drivers will go to victory lane here for round number 10 of the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. McSwain just ticking the laps off one by one, just running the top side. Jay Place and Zach McSwain nose to tail. 2 car lengths separate the pair as they went into turns 1 and 2 just then. Goes down to a car lengths difference. AJ Cruz right now looks solid in third. Fourth is Clifford Driscoll. Justin Sick is rounding out your top 5. We stay focused on the 2 drivers up the front of the field at the moment. 8 laps to run this time by for Zach McSwain. AJ Cruz, time starting to run out for the driver of the number 18 machine. Can he pull him in anymore? Or is this going to be the distance? A couple of tenths of a second. Lap times in the 13.1s. Place was quicker by half a tenth on the previous lap. He makes a little bit of a mistake. The car got tied in the center of 1 and 2. 6 to run this time by for Zach McSwain. McSwain looking for another clean set of heels here in the Pro Late Model Series presented by Extreme Motorsports 99.com with now a handful of laps to go. 5 remain. Driscoll trying to make moves on AJ Cruz for third. Unable to do so. Justin Sick in 5th. JD Sassy in 6th. Frank Gonzalez 7th. Brian Wax 8th. And you go back to Warren Soy and Scott Dobbs, who round out this 11-car field. Driscoll up on the inside into turns 3 and 4. A little loose there. He may have caught that infield tyre. Oh, Jay Place, that was the opportunity that has gone begging. And that would all but seal the deal for the driver of the number 25 machine. He got the popsicle sticks in the air that time by. 1.5 to run for your race leader, Zach McSwain. He will come off at turn number 4. The white flag is flying here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Round number 10 of the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. Through turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, Zach McSwain gonna go to victory lane. What a job by Zach McSwain. We'll take a look at the results here. Jay Place will come home with that second place run. AJ Cruz home in position number 3. We'll talk to those 3 drivers post-race interviews in just a few moments' time. Clifford Driscoll home in position number 4. Justin Sick, the hard charger tonight, from position number 11. He gets up to position number 5, picking up those 6 spots. Jenny Sassy home in position 6. Frank Gonzalez in 7th. Calvin Herring in 8th. 9th is Brian Wax with Warren Samoy rounding out your top 10. And then we go over to Scott Dobbs, home in position at number 11. So we'll chat to our top 3 here in just a moment. We'll bring in Zach McSwain, Jay Place and AJ Cruz. And we'll talk to these drivers from 3rd to 1st at the moment. So we'll get the replay showing for you guys. And we'll quickly speak to our 3rd place driver tonight in car number 343. It's AJ Cruz AJ, congratulations on this third place run here tonight. A hell of a battle between yourself and Clifford Driscoll. Talk about your race from your cockpit of your cockpit of the race car.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It started off kind of slow and sketchy a little bit, but it got better. Glad the top groove come in. That's my strong point on this track. It's hard not to wall ride on here, but yet you kind of got to hit it a little bit to gain a little bit of an advantage. But that was fun.
Well, 50 laps was always going to be a sort of a long race around here, but yeah. In the same token, these laps tend to go off fairly quickly. When you're turning low to mid 13 seconds, lap times sort of had fallen off, as I'm sure they would at any racetrack. When you start from lap 1 to lap 50, but bottom side or the middle was working there at the start, and that top side came in. A couple of early cautions, but maybe not to be expected here around here, seeing as such a tight racetrack.
Oh yeah, you always expect a couple cautions. To kind of hit on what you're talking about as far as the time goes. We start, running 12 5s, 12 6s, and as the race goes on, they they obviously slow down a little bit, but in the cockpit it seems like the pace picks up even though the time slows down. I think we were in the last 5 laps I was running like 13 3s, 13 4s. But I'm just running that top groove right next to that wall, man. It just seems like it's going so much faster than it actually really is.
All right, well, congratulations on a third place finish here tonight at the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series here at Limaland. We'll let you get out of here, and of course, once again, we'll throw the mic back to you. We'll let you thank those sponsors one final time.
Yes, sir. I'd like to start off with y'all, man. I appreciate what y'all do. Appreciate Extreme Motorsports League. It's an awesome league to run in. Got a few sponsors: Hanover Record, Jerky Dudes, and again, if anybody wants any beef jerky, I'm telling you, this dude is the best place to get it. I got Borden and Wayne Construction, Hatfield McCoy Moonshine, Russell Brown Race Cars, TNA Hepner Trucking, iRace and iFlag, my team Mud Duck Racing. Good bunch of guys, man. And again, I'd like to thank y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do.
All right, congratulations goes to the driver, the number 343, AJ Cruz, home in third place. We'll chat to the driver that, one spot shy of where he would like to be, but he comes home with a second place run tonight. Caliber 18 of J Place. Jay, congratulations. First of all, I'm going to say I apologise to you and your sponsors. For some reason, you showed you in an all-white car. For tonight, I tried reloading trading paints, but I apologise for that one. But second place, you're going to be happy about that result tonight?
I hate that happened. I had to change my paint right before we joined, so it's probably the reason. Dang it, man. We were so close again, but the dang ball got us. I felt like me and Zach were pretty even. We were running ones and six all behind each other, in front and behind each other, so I felt like it would have been a good race to the finish if I didn't tap that wall. Because of that, I think I might have been something because I was way off.
I was just going to say, it almost... Just watching the times, it was like a tennis match. Watching you guys, trade faster laps with each other. 13 zeros and 13 ones, and then it was, reverse. You'd hit a 13-0, he did a 13-1. As you said, you had an opportunity there late in that race, but geez, talk about that moment and what was going through your mind when you hit that wall. It was pretty much all over Red Rover from that one.
Yeah, the wall guys again. When there was a slick spot, I just overshot it, man, and when I did that, it just slammed to the wall. I feel like if I was able to catch up with him just a little bit at the end, I was on a side job, and hopefully got side by side at the finish. Yeah, like I said, when that happened, dude, I think it just knocked the toe out or something. I don't know.
You're running a very sort of unique line there through the middle part of that race. You were bottom 1 and 2, or top 3 and 4, or vice versa. You're actually able to gain ground on Zach. Were you sort of planning those probably last 5 to 10 laps in your head on what you were going to do, prior to running around, before that last yellow came out?
Yeah, the bottom was moving at in 1 and 2, not in 3 and 4, but I was able to get some ground on them, and then the college come out. And I was like, God dang it, and so we got to try it again. And when that happened, it went the top dominant, and I know Zach is beautiful on the top. Never taps the wall. Never messes up, dude. But so when I was able to keep up with them, I was getting a little excited. But the dang wall got us again.
Well, it's going to happen. I can feel a win coming for you in the number 18. It's just around the corner. You've only got 2 weeks left to do it. But again, another podium result here throughout the last couple of weeks. So we'll let you get out of here and thanks the people as well.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, my family, watching the broadcast. You do a good job on that, Brett. Extreme Motorsports is putting this league on. Can't wait for Super Late Models next season. JPLT, MH Designs, Cody Aaron Designs, Dream Motorsports, MPI, Jigs, and that's it. We'll get them next week.
All right, Jay placed their home in second position. We'll chat to the driver that now makes it an 80% win record. So far, after 10 races have been completed, he has picked up 8 feature wins. Zach McSwain, McSwain, you've done it again. You bring home the number 25 in first place, so you notch up another win on the tally here in this season. 8 out of 10 feature wins. You've got to be super pumped about the season you're having so far here, Zach.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a good season. Able to win a lot. Winning always feels good, so that was a good race. Jay was catching me there a little bit, running that slider line, and I guess it just went away there, and I moved up to the very top and was able to pull away there a little bit at the end.
Took you guys a little bit to get going, just a couple of early cautions early on. You guys went back to a single file restart, and you guys got, I think, about 18, 20, 22 laps, somewhere around there, before that final yellow come out. Those last 10 to 12 laps, we worried at sort of the time that Jay had been able to catch back up on you, because he was actually trying to search all over the racetrack, really. He was running bottom 1 and 2 and then top 3 and 4. Or were you just happy just knowing that, that the top side was going to be the place to be on those final 10 laps?
Yeah, I was okay with that. I was able to get out there on that top after that restart. He was fast. I thought he was going to catch me there for a minute, but I think he got the wall there, and I was able to pull away from him. Well,
I think it's safe to say that going into the final 2 weeks, this championship is pretty much sewn up, but you never know what happens in motorsport, and you never know what happens in racing. Do you think that even if you had 2 bad weeks, that you're going to lose this championship?
Maybe if I have 2 bad races, but hopefully we can win both of them and lock it up.
All right, well, you've won 8 out of the 10 feature races so far here in the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Pro Late Model Series. As always, we'll let you get to celebrating another victory, just to notch another belt or another win on the belt, and we'll let you thank some people as well before we let you go, Zach.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Team FTP, iRacing, iFlag, Dirty Grass Soul, Caper and Screen Printing, TAC 3 Defense, Supermoon Graphics. Thank Extreme Motorsports 99 for putting on a great race as always. Thank y'all for the broadcast. See you at the next one.
That indeed it will. So Zach McSwain, and that makes it 3 races in last night and tonight. 3 feature wins, 3 feature races for Zach McSwain. He has done it again, and the number 25 goes to victory lane for the 8th time this season. Of course, a big shout out to everybody here at Extreme Motorsports 99.com for their continued support for this Pro Late Model Series, and of course allowing Ultimate Dirt TV to cover the action. Just 2 weeks left in the series before we crown, more than likely, Zach McSwain, your Pro Late Model Series champion. Big thanks to our sponsors as well here at Ultimate Dirt TV, and of course these wonderful people behind the scenes that make this all possible. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing, iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Check out our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on the Sponsors tab. Click on the Scheduled tab to keep up to date with what we've got going throughout the week, Sunday through to Thursday. We've got plenty of sim racing covered here for your needs. And of course, a big thanks to everybody that has tuned in here tonight. Bigsy, thank you for the host. Thank you for those couple of follows on Twitch, and of course on Facebook as well. Appreciate the support. Just recapping, just over 5,000. We've surpassed 5,000 followers on Facebook, so the support is much appreciated as always. And on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, and everybody that makes this all possible, on behalf of myself and Brett Wheeler tonight, we thank you for your attendance. We will see you back on Monday night, I believe. So until then, guys, take care and good night.